Hello, my champ. How are you all? I am your shield. Today, again, we are back with Whiteout Survival. In today's video, I am mainly discussing how to get high point in the anniversary event. I will discuss some tips and tricks how to combine different event together so you can use less item and you can get more point. Also, I will tell you some possible mistakes you can make in the anniversary event. So, let's jump in our video. Alright guys, we are back to this chart. I have discussed this type chart in my every previous festival event, and again we have the anniversary right now. So we are discussing how to combine different event, different task together. Okay, we are starting our event on the 6th March. 6th March Friday. First you can see the anniversary event where we are getting the power up by construction research training, then the key task, golden key, silver key, then the shard task. Shard means blue shard, epic shard, mythic shard, these three shard. Okay, in this event we don't have any proper combination. In other festival event we get some good combination, but here I don't see any good combination. You can look at the green color. This green color, there are some good combination. So in the anniversary event we are getting the power up task, and at the same time we are getting armament competition type 2. In the armament competition type 2 we are getting the fire crystal task. Fire crystal task means it is fire crystal for construction, fire crystal shard for tech, and refined fire crystal. Okay, and at the same time we also get the speed up task, and at the same time we get the alliance showdown. In the alliance showdown again we are getting the fire crystal task and the speed up task. Fire crystal, that means the fire crystal for construction, fire crystal shard for tech, and refined fire crystal. So what you can do, you can start upgrading any building with the fire crystal, refined fire crystal, or you can start any research with the fire crystal shard, and you can immediately use the speed up to complete that. So you get the point in the alliance showdown, you get the point in the armament competition type 2, and you also get the point in the anniversary event, because in the anniversary event you are getting the point by power up by construction research training. You are already doing fire crystal upgrade, fire crystal research, that's why you are getting the point here. Okay, by the way, key task, I don't think you can get some good point in the key task, because some days ago we got the Chinese New Year. People have already used their key and it take time to save it. Okay, we are getting the short task, but I cannot combine this. There is no proper combination of the short task. You can combine the cheap gear task, cheap gear from the alliance showdown, and the cheap gear in the armament competition type 2, but there is no relation on the anniversary event. Okay, anniversary event we don't have the cheap gear on the first day. And we have one bad news here. Alliance mobilization. Alliance mobilization is not coming in this week. Normally, you can see in every festival event we get the alliance mobilization, but particular in this festival event there is no alliance mobilization. Okay. Now we go to the second day. Second day we are getting the beast and the polar terror. You can see 7th March Saturday. There is no proper combination of the beast and the polar terror. Other time we get the vision of dawn, but this time there is no vision of dawn right now. And we can combine some other different thing. Let's say in the armament competition type 2 we get the cheap gear. Again on the alliance showdown we get the cheap gear, so we can upgrade the cheap gear on this day, we can get some point. And in the alliance showdown we get the speed up task. We can combine the speed up on the armament competition type 2. Even in the armament competition type 2 we get the widget task, and at the same time in the alliance showdown we get the widget task. So you can combine that. Look at the color, where you can see the same color, that means the combination. Now we go to Sunday, 8 March. Again we are getting the key task, the golden key, silver key, and the short and the speed up. Key task, I don't think you can get some point in the key task because I told you everyone have used the key on the Chinese New Year. People don't have the key for this event, golden key, silver key. And you can combine the shard. At the same time you get the officer project type 2. In the officer project type 2 there is the shard task. So use the shard on the 8th March. 8th March you use the shard and you get the point. No other thing you can combine. And one bad thing is Alliance Showdown is ending. Today we don't have the Alliance Showdown. Okay, there is no combination. Widget, Essence Stone, Cheap Gear, they are coming in the officer project, but we cannot combine this with any other thing. That is bad for us. Now we go to Monday. Monday we have the training task. In the anniversary event we get the training task. We can combine this with the King of Icefield. King of Icefield, at this moment we are getting the speed up task. So what you can do, you can use the training speed up, you can train some troops. So you get the point in the King of Icefield. At the same time, for training your troop, you get the point in the Monday anniversary event. Okay, that is good for us. By the way, I will tell you some other trick. Other trick to get some more point in the Monday training. Now we go to 10th March, Tuesday. Tuesday we are getting the GM task, right? We are also getting the Essence Stone and the widget, but we cannot combine the Essence Stone and the widget. Essence Stone widget going bad for us, but we can combine the gem with the lucky wheel. Today in the King of Icefield we are getting the lucky wheel. So use the gem as much as possible. Like you can try 120 spin. That will take some good amount of gem. You can get some point here in the anniversary event. Also you get the point in the lucky wheel. Any other thing you cannot combine on this day. Okay, and we don't have the Vision of Dawn right now. In other festival event we get the Vision of Dawn, but right now there is no Vision of Dawn. We are also getting the Flame and Fang, but you cannot combine the Flame and Fang with any other event. Now we go to anniversary event, 11th March. 11th March, Wednesday. We are getting some gathering task and some power up task, but I don't see any combination. We are getting the King of Icefield. In the King of Icefield there is the lucky wheel, shard, pet, charm, but no combination. By the way, this power up means power up by construction, research and training. Okay, the same thing what we got in the first day. Again we are getting the same thing on the 6th day. Power by construction, research and training. I will tell you one more important tips. Now we go to the day 7, 12th March, Thursday. Cheap gear and the speed up. There is slight combination on this day. Look at the King of the Icefield. We are getting the widget, Essence Stone, charm and training. So what you can do, in the anniversary event you can train some troops and you can use the speed up. So here you get the speed up, right? Anniversary event you get the speed up point, and when you are training your troops you get the point in the King of Icefield. That's how we can do some combination. By the way, we can also go this side, but there is nothing. Okay, I just told you almost everything. So that's how all the combination possible in this event. Not any good combination. If you check my other video on other festival event, we always get some proper combination with the short and the speed up. Even sometime good combination with the cheap gear, sometime good combination with the training. But this time there is no combination with the training or anything. Now I will tell you some important tips and tricks about the training. I have done lot of calculation, and finally I am telling you, everyone should not train your troops on the day 4. I have made this video many times for the festival event. If you are FC9 Helios, then you can train your troops on the day 1 and day 6. You get lot of point. But if you are below FC9 Helios, then you should train the troops on the day 4. Don't ask me why, just check my old video, I will give the link. or you can just search in YouTube, the video will come. The video title is "Do not train your troops on the day 4." So I hope you understand what I said. In the day 1 we get the point for the training. In the day 6 we also get the point for the training. But some player get very high point on the day 4, some player get very high point on the day 1 and day 6. So if you are FC9 Helios, then you should train your troops on this day, day 1 and day 6. I mean, if you are FC9 Helios or above, okay, FC9 Helios or above, then you should go for day 1 and day 6. If you are below FC9 Helios, then you should train your troops on the Monday training day, I mean day 4. Then you get high point. Okay. Now you can ask me why this problem come. This problem come mainly for one reason. Day 1 and day 6 we get the point on the basis of power. How much power we are increasing, then we get the point. Look at me. I am getting power 141. For training 1 Helios infantry, I get 141 power. I get the benefit on day 1 and day 6. But when you are training your troops on the day 4, you don't get your point on the basis of power. There is some in-game table. That table will tell you how much point you can get for training some particular level of troops. Okay, so it is possible if you are very big level spender, if you have FC10 Helios or something like that, you get less point on the day 4, but you get high point on the day 1 and day 6. That's why I told you day 4 is not for everyone. Even though day 4 is a training day, but everyone should not train your troops on the day 4. FC9 Helios or above, they should train on day 1 and day 6. Below FC9 Helios, they should train on the day 4. One more important tip for everyone. You can see on the second day you are getting two different tasks: attack the beast, attack the polar terror. I'm telling everyone, do not call the rally on the polar terror. At first, attack as many beasts as possible, because there is one more different event I will show you. Look at this. When you defeat some beast, you get some loot. That is called the cooking item. Okay, cooking item, you get that, the cooking material. So you have to defeat the beast. You get 700 cooking material from this. So on the second day, at first attack as many beasts as possible and complete this. Okay, don't wait for other day. Just complete the whole task on the second day. Look, on the second day we have the beast task. We will not call any rally on the polar terror. At first we attack on the beast as much as possible, get the 700 milestone, then we go for the polar terror. Otherwise it will be a problem. We use our stamina only for the polar terror. We get some point on this day, but the problem is we cannot complete the 700 milestone. That 700 milestone, that is a big chance for free to play player, so do not waste the chance. First beast 700 complete, then go for polar terror. One last important tip for everyone: how to get high point on the day 4. Look at this. You have to follow the exact same thing what I am doing right now. First, look at this. On the third day we are getting the speed up task. It is also training speed up. In the speed up it is also included the training speed up. And day 4 we are getting the training. So day 3 we use the training speed up, we get some point, and that trained troops will give us point on the day 4. You are getting confused? I will give you the proper example. Follow what I am doing right now. It is only for the day 3, not right now. I am just showing you, but you will do this on the day 3. First you go to castle, take the Ministry of Education. I cannot get right now. Get the Ministry of Education. You are doing this when approx 1 hour remaining. Approx 1 hour remaining before the day 3 end, or you can say day 4 start. Both have the same meaning. You are doing this approx 1 hour ago before the day 3 end. Okay. Now you go here, the city bonus, and you have to get this, the training capacity. The training capacity will be active for 2 hours, and you are getting this when 1 hour remaining before the day 3 end. That means you are getting 1 hour time for the day 3, 1 hour time for the day 4. Okay, now you can start training your troops. Okay, let's say I told you 1 hour remaining. Now click on this, click on the speed up. Don't click on the quick use. Click on the use one time, two time, one more time. Now stop. When this is on the second, do not use any more speed up. Just stop. Just stop. Okay. And you are doing this on the all different training camp, infantry, lancer, marksman, everywhere you are doing this. Just wait 10 seconds. The floating icon will appear on the top of the training camp. The floating icon. Look at the floating icon. You see that? We are still on the day 3 right now. Okay. So day 3 we take the city bonus, the training capacity, and we are training at least 3 times more troops, and we also use the speed up for that. So on the day 3, we get the point for the speed up. Look at this. Day 3 we get the point for using the speed up, right? We get lot of point. Now 1 hour remaining before the day 4 start. We wait. After 1 hour, day 4 start, then we click on this button and we get lot of point for the day 4, because look at this. On the day 4 we are getting the point for the training. It is not only for infantry but also for lancer and marksman, and that is like 3 times more point, because you took the training capacity 3 times extra room. And as soon as you claim this, again you can start training the troops, because I told you are doing this when 1 hour remaining before the day 3 end, and the bonus is actually for 2 hours. So again you are getting 1 hour bonus for the day 4. If you can do this, you can get lot of point on the day 4. But it is also true some player get the point on the day 1 and day 6. So that's it guys. I told you almost every method how to get high point. And if you are targeting the name card, mainly get the point for the training and get the point by attacking the polar terror. Okay, at first you attack the beast, remember, then you go for the polar terror. But polar terror can give you more point. So call rally on the polar terror as much as possible and try for the name card. Other tasks, they can be difficult, like the key task, that is very very difficult. Even the short task, speed up task, cheap gear, all of them are very difficult. Okay, but training and polar terror, they are the easiest task. And you can get the city skin for free if you are in the inactive type server where very less number of players are playing. You can easily get the top rank and there you can go for the city skin. But if you are in the active server, then try for the name card. And guys, I will give the link about this chart in my pinned comment. Go to my pinned comment, you can get this. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.